Abby Martin, where are you with this deal? Do you believe this deal is workable, that it can actually be the start of lasting peace?
Well, of course, I welcome an end to the unrelenting slaughter and bloodletting for the past 2 years. There's been hundreds of October 7ths that have happened in Gaza. Of course, I welcome the cessation of massacres. The bare minimum demand for the last 2 years has been a ceasefire. So, of course, I welcome that. I think it's a big gamble by Hamas. I mean, this entire negotiations is basically putting Palestinians the barrel of a gun to their head and saying, subject, surrender, or die. First of all, no Palestinians were at the negotiating table. It was Gulf client states speaking on their behalf, Netanyahu and Kushner, who's personally invested in the settlement process. The whole gamble of releasing all the remaining hostages dead and alive within a 72-hour window is logistically insane. And of course, it's basically acting in good faith from the Israeli government, a pathologically lying, serial killing state. Why should we believe anything that they say? They're saying they're not going to release any of the hostages, the 1,700 Palestinians they've been holding after October 7th, many women and children. Aside from that, they're talking about putting in a technocratic governing body by the likes of Tony Blair. I mean, this is basically cementing the subjugation of Palestinians. Peers. And I think the most cartoonish thing of all is the demand for full demilitarization of Hamas and other armed factions. I mean, basically what that is saying is that the precursor and justification for genocide is the notion of armed resistance. Jonathan, let me finish. The notion of armed resistance, which is a legally enshrined right in international law. That is not a justification or precursor for genocide. In what reality are we living in that the victims of a genocide are being asked to make concessions to the people committing genocide against them? If you do not agree at this point, 2 years in, that the state that needs to be demilitarized and de-radicalized, frankly, is not the state committing genocide, then you're part of the problem.